The voices are back, baby, let's go! Dude, we gotta talk about this. Now, right off the bat, I know what you guys are thinking.
Where were you?
In full honesty, there is actually an explanation. On Monday, when I was supposed to film this video, I strained my voice and had to take some time off from doing impressions in order for it to come back. But, as you can see, it is fully back now, and I do apologize. I should have given you guys an update, but I'm here, the channel's not going away, and right now we are going to do part 2 of that video that I was talking about on Monday. So, we shall do today some famous Marvel character impressions. And we'll be starting off with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Thank you to TATMR, The Lost Edition, and more for these video clips and images. TATMR, in case I didn't say that correctly, The Lost Edition. So anyway, when it comes to Spider-Man, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, one of the things that is extraordinarily easy for me to do about his voice is that I am relatively around the character's age. In Spider-Man Homecoming, it was said that he is about 15. Well, I'm about 19, so that's something that helps. But for everyone else, this voice is actually one of the easier ones to do, at least for me. Now, it all depends on, again, the high quality that you can get with your voice, because since Peter Parker is on the younger side, his voice is a little higher as opposed to, let's say, Henry Cavill. You also want to kind of capture that uncertain type of personality, kind of awkward, not really knowing, and already, just that type of a voice that suits that type of personality starts to sound like Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Because, hey, it's all about, again, how high you can get your voice and really capturing that awkward, quirky kind of a personality. When you can do the things that I can, but you don't, and then the bad things happen, they happen because of you.
Look, when you can do the things that I can, but you don't, and then the bad things happen, they happen because of you.
It's a hard life for Spider-Man. Wearing the mask, trying to protect everyone that he knows and loves, and him being one of the only things that stands in between his city and oblivion. That's what this scene is all about. Him really explaining what he's going through. Next up is a little bit on the harder side. Loki. Tom Hiddleston's Loki. Now, 2 key factors definitely come in play here. Something that definitely helps me is to speak lightly and softly. Somewhat like Batman, but throw out the gravel. Throw out that gravelly deepness. You want to be calm and serene and just not have any panicking emotions whatsoever. This will quiet down, calm down, slow down, and even slightly deepen your voice, but not to the point where it's like hugely deep like Batman or Bowser. Now, you also want to throw in a little bit of that mischievous Loki chuckle in there, and it is hard to mess up Loki's mischievous chuckle. And with those 2 things combined, you can definitely sound like Loki. I do understand why Loki is one of the harder impressions to do, due to how deep and mischievous his voice can be. And while I don't sound exactly like Tom Hiddleston, I can definitely get a close pitch. With the eternal flame, you are reborn.
With the eternal flame, you are reborn.
This next one should be actually pretty easy, though. Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk, played by Mark Ruffalo. Now, we specifically want to, in this video, go for Mark Ruffalo himself when he is Bruce Banner. Now, when it comes to Bruce Banner, the best piece of advice that I can give you is try to talk as if you are yawning, because Mark Ruffalo kind of has that sort of a voice when he's playing Bruce Banner. So, you want to try to sound as if you are yawning like this. Now, that's a little too much, so you want to try to dimmen down on the yawning bit and definitely focus a little more on the talking when you get to this. And I mean, Bruce Banner is really hard to mess up. He kind of sounds like a deeper version of Kermit, and that guy's brain's a bag full of cats. You can smell crazy on him.
That guy's brain is a bag full of cats. You can smell crazy on him.
Not intended for anyone. That I was just quoting the movie quote. I do not disrespect anyone. Mark Ruffalo is a great guy. He does a great job as the Hulk, and I definitely look forward to seeing him in the future. Another not so hard one. It is still kind of easy. Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther. And I absolutely knew I had to put this one in the video. I can safely guarantee you that his voice impression requires a lot of breath, similar to Batman, but you definitely want to have that persona. You want to breathe out heavily and talk at the same time. So you definitely also want to try to capture Chadwick Boseman's voice as you are going into this. And with the combination of these two methods, you too can sound like Black Panther. We must find a way to look after one another as if we are one single tribe.
We must find a way to look after one another as if we were one single tribe.
And for me, the hardest one out of all of them is Venom. Now, you guys have heard me do Venom's voice on previous videos on my channel, but I want to explain how exactly I can get so good as I can when it comes to Venom's voice. One key thing is definitely the growling. But that's just it. There are usually 3 different types of voices when it comes to Venom. His normal talking voice when he's kind of growling and snarling, his whispering voice, which is more of a whisper than a growl, and when he speaks up or yells at someone, and when it's kind of like you can actually see Tom Hardy talking and they just did voice editing over it to make it sound more like Venom. So first things first is trying to match the tone with Venom's growling voice. So like that, like as if you're trying to like sound like Venom smiling for a picture or something like that. And then you want to reach into that sort of a tone and just basically talk in that same way.
So then you can have a Venom type voice.
It really requires you reaching down into your vocal cords and going to the max without hurting yourself. That's something. You definitely want to work on that growling persona first in order to not strain your voice like I did. So, also, there is his whispering voice,
which just basically sounds like this.
You want to basically tap into the Venom voice, but just basically throw out the growling persona of that voice. And when it comes to his raised voice, when he's kind of yelling, it really sounds like Bowser.
So basically, you want to kind of sound like a rock star, but you definitely want to curl your lips and sound deep and big like Bowser, only
sorry about that. I have no idea what happened there. But anyway, you basically just want to tap into Venom's voice when it comes to the Tom Hardy and Venom version of that, minus the growling persona.
Cooperate and you might just survive. That is the deal.
Cooperate and you might just survive. That is the deal.
And that is the video. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe and stuff like that. And yeah, that's wow, I pretty much wrapped that up quicker than I thought. So yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll do a another for fun video today. But for now, just gonna settle with this, just so I don't break any more promises or stuff like that. And respect for all you guys out there. Peace out.